Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Leo, May 10, 2025. You're likely to fill up with ideas today, but doubts or struggling with turning them into plans can also figure strongly. Fortunately, it's only temporary, and if you can be satisfied with the idea that it's not quite the time for everything to come together, you'll enjoy yourself more. With the moon heading into a relationship sector of your solar chart, today and tomorrow can be especially friendly or connected days. Good energy is with you for negotiations and partnering as the day advances. You can certainly be more sensitive to imbalances in relationships than usual, particularly regarding attachment and freedom levels, but you're also ready to make things work. You have more than usual courage and a strong sense of adventure now. A noteworthy cosmic trend has been echoing on the heavenly stage. Juno, the asteroid tied to loyalty, inner strength, and marriage, has been moving gracefully through the vibrant zodiac sign of Sagittarius in a retrograde phase. This is an important announcement from the universe that relationships must take on a new frequency, even a more reflective one. Newfound changes may soon affect connections. This may also cause transformation within your personal life because of it. Know that you can channel this energy by noticing it in yourself or your partner and discussing it directly as you navigate the flow. Freedom, adventure, and optimism will be paramount. The day will start off pretty slowly, but it will pick up little by little as the hours tick by. You might not even want to leave at quitting time, but think twice. You really need to conserve energy right now. Your intuition may be so strong today that you won't even catch the implications until a few days from now. That's not highly unusual for you, but you may feel a little bit sleepy as a result. This doesn't necessarily mean that you must have less energy than usual. It is absolutely important that you stay physically active when you have a few days of intense emotional fog. If possible, take a walk during your lunch break. Anything you can do to add some physical momentum to this day will do you a world of good. Get ready to make some money on this day. When it comes to seeing things happen in the area of finances, this is the vibration for it. Don't be surprised if you are flooded with new opportunities to bring more money into your life. Just be sure to take enough time to weigh out all the factors before making a commitment. Follow through is not always a strong suit for a personality. Be sure to consider the long run and whether or not the project will hold your interest. Still separating from a friendly aspect to the sun in your income sector yesterday, the moon is spending its final hours in your work sector at a friendly aspect to Uranus there today. While this is the moon's only visit while the sun is in your income sector, its friendly aspect to Uranus today happens every 4 weeks, making this familiar and a lot easier to read. This is something that, by listening to and trusting your gut, can lead to unexpected, serendipitous, or eureka moments on the income and job fronts. Especially as the stars are already positively aspect on both fronts. It is also important to pay attention to any reminders when it comes to working smarter. In a week that so far has been more about Mars' return to your romantic sector and the focus that Venus, the planet of love's return to Aries, has put on matters of the heart, the moon's return today is a chance to shift the focus onto your relationship. P.S. As Venus has returned for a second chance to review your romantic and relationship desires and expectations for the coming year, this is a valuable chance to check in and become more emotionally engaged and aware. Leo, confidence is strongest when shared, not shown. Your quote of the day: leadership lives in how you lift others. Your color of the day is gold, radiant and generous. Lucky numbers: 5, 12, 20. Someone looks to you for direction. Respond with warmth. Today rewards humility over pride. A small gesture brings big impact. Let kindness be your crown. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 10, 2025. If this message found its way to you today, take a moment to breathe it in because it holds something for you. Whether you're easing into your morning with coffee, catching a quiet moment in the afternoon, or winding down at night, this is a reminder that you're part of something meaningful. You're growing, you're learning, and even on the days when it doesn't feel like it, you're making progress. Today's cards are the Star, Six of Cups, the Chariot, Two of Pentacles, and King of Wands. Together, these cards create a story about healing, momentum, balance, and bold leadership. They're encouraging, and they invite you to step into your personal power with hope, reflection, and direction. We begin with the Star, which brings a beautiful, gentle energy of hope and restoration. This card shows up when we need to remember that healing is possible, and that even after the storm, there is light. Maybe you've come through something tough emotionally, mentally, or physically, and today you're reminded that you're not only recovering, but you're also becoming someone stronger, more aligned, and more luminous because of it. The Star is about faith, not blind faith, but the kind rooted in experience. It says, "You've been through the night. Now, look up. There's a path ahead, and you are ready to walk it." Next comes the Six of Cups, which brings a sense of nostalgia and emotional reflection. This card often brings up memories, both joyful and bittersweet. Have you been thinking about the past recently? Maybe reconnecting with someone, revisiting an old passion, or simply reflecting on who you used to be? This card encourages you to find warmth in those memories without getting stuck in them. Sometimes the past shows up to remind us of what still matters to our hearts. And sometimes it reminds us how far we've come. Either way, let yourself feel whatever arises. It's okay to revisit what made you who you are. It can be a powerful way to reclaim parts of yourself. Then we move into the energy of the Chariot, a card of momentum and willpower. This is your green light. If you've been waiting for a sign to move forward with a decision, a project, or a shift in your life, this is it. The Chariot doesn't suggest chaos or recklessness. Instead, it asks you to harness your focus, align your head and heart, and drive toward your goals with confidence. Even if you're not sure how the road will twist and turn, trust that you've got the strength and direction to navigate it. Sometimes progress is about showing up with clarity, day after day. The Two of Pentacles speaks to the balancing act that many of us are performing right now. Life can feel like a juggling act: work, personal goals, relationships, self-care, and this card recognizes that it's not always easy to keep everything flowing smoothly. But it also reminds us that balance doesn't mean perfection. It means prioritizing what truly matters, and letting the rest shift when it needs to. Maybe today you need to give yourself permission to let one thing go, or to pause and reassess where your energy is best spent. Balance is an ongoing dance, not a fixed point, and you're allowed to adjust as you go. Finally, we have the King of Wands, a card that radiates vision, charisma, and leadership. This energy is bold and self-assured, and it's here to remind you that you have what it takes to lead, whether that means leading others, leading a creative vision, or simply leading yourself through a transformative time. This king doesn't wait for permission. He acts from purpose, with passion and direction. Maybe there's something stirring in you, a new idea, a desire to speak up, or the courage to claim your space in a bigger way. Let the King of Wands be a mirror, showing you what you're capable of when you trust your fire. So what does all this mean for your day? It's a beautiful mix of healing and forward motion, of remembering where you've been while daring to pursue where you're going. There's space today for both tenderness and power, for reflection and action. You are allowed to want more. You are allowed to move boldly towards something brighter, even if you're still healing from what came before. What part of this message spoke to you the most? Are you resonating with the Star's quiet hope, the Chariot's determination, or maybe the bold energy of the King of Wands? I'd love to hear in the comments. Share your thoughts, your current intentions, or even a memory that's been coming up for you lately. When we speak our truths, we give others permission to do the same. And remember, wherever you are in your journey today, your presence is meaningful. The path you're walking is yours alone, but you're not walking it alone. There are others out here, just like you, navigating the same wild beauty of being human. Keep going, keep trusting, and keep shining.